All right, folks, on this next project, we're going to work with orthographics and we're going to draw this up. This is going to be our second project in CAD 112 in our first module, and it's the safety key. We got to draw this thing up. This is in standard inches. We follow the directions here. We're going to put it on an A size paper in top, front, and right side and put us an isometric view in this one. So I'm going to just go File, New, English, Standard IPT, start a new sketch, and I'm just going to I like starting on the XY planes. Perfect. I'm going to draw this right here first, the side of it. So I'll come in here and I want to put, I want to draw this right here first. So looks like it's going to be 4.7 is the overall of it, minus 1.12. Okay. So I get that length in there. And I want to come up, looks like 1.12. Come back over. I could have used the rectangle box and done that. So I got that in there. So I finished my sketch up really fast. And I want to just do an extrude on this, if y'all remember. Extrude 1.4 will knock that out. All right. And also, I could go back in here with that extrusion, that sketch. I could put a hole in this thing. And the hole is a 0.5 diameter. Okay, and just got to come over here, dimension 1.38. So basically 1 3/8. I'm just going to make sure it's centered up here. 0.56. Yep, that's exactly. If I took, and in fact, you want to make sure 1.12 divided by 2, and that's exactly where it's at. Finish that out. And you'll notice it didn't have that hole in there, so you have to go back and go back to your extrusion here. Delete the profile. Come back in and grab it again. Y'all see that? Because it didn't catch it because it was after the fact. But let's go ahead and put this little guy, and also I could put this little cut in here too, guys. Why didn't y'all remind me, right? So let's go ahead and put that little cut in there and get that done. So I just roughly just sketch it in, trim what I don't want out. And you got to get rid of the dimension because it's going to constrain to it. So I can cut that. It's gone. Dimension. This is point. There we go. You don't want to hit the point, the little dot. You want to just hit the line. 7.6. And then y'all see that? I don't want to click that dot. I want to click the line. And this is 0.44. Okay. Finish the sketch on out. Whoop, just like that. Perfect. And now what I can do is I'm just going to be creative here. I'm going to use, instead of a fillet, no, I don't want a fillet. I want to do a chamfer. Why not? You know, chamfer this whole thing back, and we got to go 60 degrees. So distance and angle. Does it give me a distance on this? No, it don't. So I probably just have to go in here and do a sketch. Be this is fast. Come up here and click on that like that, and come down here, catch the midpoint, bring that line back, just like that. And we'll go around the outside of it. Actually, I don't like that piece because I want to go like that and bring this one down too, and then tie it all back together. So cut those out, but first I've got to dimension it. So it needs to be 60, doesn't it? So that needs to be 30. on extrude. Cut every bit of that. Alright, so we got that part of it done. Now let's get this back piece finished up. And there's several ways to do that too. And I'm just let you guys, because we've been through this, you guys should know how to draw this up. This is just a refresher little video. I'm just going to come up here and put one in. And then we'll just dimension it 1.9. Perfect. 2.4 up here. Alright, we'll bring this one. Now that's constrained. Now I've got to constrain this over. It's 0.5. Perfect. This should be 0.52 if I do it over here. Yes, good. Everything's there that I need. Finish the sketch out, and we're going to extrude it. 1.12. Alright. So now we'll just do the final little touches on this thing, and we'll have it knocked out. And really, why didn't I do that to begin with? Put that little cut into it right there, which is simple as me just going in here and doing this. And dimension it from there to there. It's 0.4. Trim the rest of this junk out of it. And all I have to do is just dimension one of these over, and looks like I'm getting this overall inside. Let's get it. Oh, that's fine. But I want to dimension this line right here, which is 1 inch, and 2.4. And you know, if you don't even know what it is, it's be pretty good to do this. Just do parentheses 2.4 minus 1, divide it by 2. So you can do that. Makes things a little easier. You see what I'm saying? Finish that sketch out. Boom, there she is. It's looking good. All right, one more little cut on it, and we should be done. Go right down through here like that. I think it's 0.5 that I'm seeing here from here to here. Okay, 0.5, that would leave the inside of this at 1.4 exactly. Good. Extrude. And we got to do a cut on this thing at 0.4. Alright, so there we are. There we have it, folks. There's your part. So now we're going to put it on a A-size paper. So just go ahead and save this one. I got to save this one somewhere where I can find it really easily, and I'm bad to want to put them in downloads or something like that. Easy to find. This one is the safety key. Save. And now I'm going to open this up. We're going to put it on A-size paper. So file, new, standard IPT, just like what we did before. This time you just had to draw it. We're going to put it on A-size paper, if you remember. Edit the sheet, put it on an A-size paper, and OK. Get rid of this large one. Drawing sheet, regular size. Now we're cooking. Let's bring this thing in. Base. All right, there's a perfect front view. It's too big, so let's go to half scale. That looks just about right. I just wanted to show, yeah, just like that. And project it to the top. There's my top view. Project, still on. Click the little perforated box. Right, hit it again. Come on now. create. And there's your top, front, and your right side views of this thing. And like I said, I always like to put a little isometric view, make sure it's solid up at the top. Turn the little light bulb on. And maybe we go a little, no, I like that. We don't have to have this on because it's all scaled the same, but that's okay. I edit it to make sure I do this and okay. Everything's looking good. So when you get it to this point right here, what I want you to do is just to go in here and annotate, and I want you to put the dimensions of this thing accordingly. Now, you're looking at the front view here. Make sure you understand you're seeing two dimensions. You're seeing the width and the height. Up here you're seeing the width and the depth. Over here you're seeing the height and the width. So whenever I put this width dimension on, I just have to put it one time. I don't have to put it up here. Now when I want to put a depth dimension on, I just have to put it up here. Okay? I don't have to put it on this one. Okay? So make sure you go around, put all your dimensions in, and don't forget, put your center marks in. If you've got center marks, you also will have a center line bisector that you'll have to put in, just like that. Anytime you got holes or something that's that is a cylinder shape, it needs to have a center line in it. Okay, so go around through there and dimension these things. And always you want to try to avoid putting dimension lines to a hidden line. Sometimes you can't help it, but it's always good if you don't do that. It'd be like for this one right here, I'd bring that in there like that, and I'd bring this one right under it. You see what I'm doing? I could have dimensioned it up here from there to the center line, but this looks a lot better. And then make sure whenever I'm dimensioning a hole that you're looking at it straight on. Okay? Those are some very important things that you need to follow when you're doing this. Okay? But once you get this done, just fill out your title box. Again, if you right click up here, you can do that by going to iProperties like we did last time. And I want you guys to go in there and file, save as, go save copy as, and save it as a PDF and submit it when you get it all done. If you have any questions, please let me know.